K-Drama-Rama time! Haiku! Today on K-Drama-Rama, we'll be reviewing one of this year's summertime dramas, dating agency Cyrano, starring Jong-hyuk and Soo-Young of Girls' Generation. I got a boy, I got a boy. Okay, I'll stop. This rom-com follows a theatrical dating agency that uses actors and cinematic situations to cause their clients' crushes to fall in love with them. As with any emotionally manipulative endeavor, things inevitably go wrong, and hilarity and romance ensue. And possibly kidnapping. No spoilers! Dating agency Cyrano was originally a feature film. The TV drama version is part of TVN's Flower Boy series. But unlike previous installments in the series, now the female protagonist has orange hair. I mean, why would you dye your hair that color? I don't even know. I mean... Unlike most romantic comedy dramas, Cyrano employs a case-per-week structure. Every episode or so has a mini romantic arc within a larger, more conventional romantic story. This drama combines two facets of Korean society that I, as a foreigner here, find really fascinating. One is Korean dramas, and two is the matchmaking industry. It makes a statement that Koreans are so enamored with soapy storylines that they want their real-life romantic relationships to play out just like those storylines. Actually, I think Westerners would like that too. But the difference here is that in Korea, it's actually believable that such a business would exist to combine the two together and make people's dreams come true. This drama has a lot of great, silly, physical humor, which I happen to love. But, as with any drama, there's a lot of really implausible moments. For example, there's a sequence where Jong-hyuk's character is about to drown in a lake, and Soo-Young's character dives in to save him and pulls him up onto a dock. Okay, seriously, people. It is really difficult to pull somebody up on a dock, even if you have healthy upper arms. She ain't pulling anybody up with those little skinny little chicken arms. It's actually kind of scaring us a little bit. Soo-Young, please, eat a hamburger or something. Please. We beg you.
Thanks, Kate. The story of the week theme has never been my favorite. I've always preferred serialized television, but in this show, it actually worked out. And to be frank, this show needed it. There's really not enough in the characters here to keep us going for a whole 16 episodes, so without the episodic mini-romances, this show would have been pretty thin. That said, the romances of the week were actually working for me pretty well. The highlights were definitely the Gong Yoo MAGIC episode and Lee Kwang-soo's 3-episode arc. Lee Kwang-soo is just a really great comedian, and I really loved the story that they did there. It was funny and exciting, and it was a romance about adults. One of the major things I appreciated about the show was the mostly adult romances. And it was actually really disappointing that they didn't clear things up with this couple at the very end, as they were by far my favorite couple of the show. Jong Yoo-mi's episode had the most depth. It wasn't about falling in love with someone else, but kind of about falling in love with yourself. Embracing who you are and going after the things you want instead of standing around in the shadows letting your life pass you by. Plus, Gong Yoo. In a really ugly shirt, but still. As for our main romance, Byung-hun's past trauma is pretty much been there, done that, and we really don't know very much at all about Min-young. So the wrap-up left a lot to be desired. They just didn't have enough character development, so once we lost the romance of the week aspect, there was not a whole lot left over. So they came out with all these crazy twists and turns and wacky hijinks to sort of raise the stakes so that we would care, but we didn't. There just wasn't much there to care about. It was a lot like cotton candy. It was light, it was sweet, it was fun, it was 90% air. Back to you, Kate.
Today's special shout out goes to the roster of great cameos in Cyrano. We got Taemin, Lee Kwang-soo, Gong Yoo, among others. Okay, can we please talk about Gong Yoo for a minute? I love talking about him, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Has anyone else noticed his mythic status lately? It It seems like ever since he came back from the army, there's always a sequence in every single one of his projects that goes something like this.
Look at that hand. Sexy hand. Look at that shoulder. Sexy shoulder. Look at that back of the head. Yo, that back of the head is ridiculous. He's turning. He's turning. It's Gong Yoo!
Right? Right? Yeah, I know. That's it for this K-Drama-Rama. Let us know what you think about dating agency Cyrano in the comments. And as I say to my students, bye-bye, see you next time!